Hey Libra, it is CJ from CJ Soul Messages. How are you doing? I do hope this new year is being gentle on you, and so far things are going and flowing smoothly. Today I'm going to be doing your 2022 February general read, unless Spirit gives me guidance to go a different direction. This can apply to your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus, or any strong Libra kind of placements that you may have in your personal chart. This reading is going to be non-gender specific. It is also going to be a reading that can apply to whether it's your family life, your romantic life, your career, your finances. We'll see as the cards come out. And I'm going to be doing something different this month. I am doing the Celtic Cross. Definitely been pulled to that from Spirit, and so far I am absolutely adoring it. And what else? I don't think there's really anything else to say other than thank you so much for your support. It means a lot to me, relatively new channel, so if you like my style or you like the messages that Spirit is giving to you, please remember to hit that subscribe button and the like button. Leave me a comment. It really, really does help. It does count. So, and I just want you to know that I truly do appreciate it. So thank you. All right, so Libra, let's get into your reading and see what is waiting you for February. Okay, Spirit, let's get going here. This is going to be for Libra, February 2022. All right. What do they need to know? What is going on for our Libra? Beautiful air sign. Please show me clearly. And one more time I heard. Ooh, okay, well we already got two. So, wow, okay, we've got 3 of Wands. And we have the 10 of Pentacles. And I'm going to put these to the side because they flipped out. They're going to fit somewhere in this reading. Beautiful energy so far, but we're going to just leave those and put them to the side. Okay, so for your present, we have, 9 of Swords. Interesting. Your challenge is, and the center energy is going to be where you are presently. But remember, time is fluid, right? So, place it where it may fit for you. Your challenge is the Justice card. Wow, that is your card coming out here, Libra. You are the challenge. Very interesting. Your past card is the Lovers. Okay, I just want to make some room. My desk is a bit small, so I got to kind of try and fit them all in here. So your past is represented by the Lovers. Your future is represented by the 5 of Pentacles. What is in your conscious, what you are aware of, is Strength. And your subconscious, what is below you, what you're not really aware of, is Temperance, Sagittarius card. Wow, you got 2 fire signs here. And then you have your card, and then you have the Lovers, which is Gemini, so it's air. So you may be dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries, of course, or could be a Gemini too. Could be another Libra, actually. Feels like this is... Well, I'll save my comment. Let's just continue. Okay, the card that Spirit has for your advice, Hierophant. Okay, it's pretty much what I was leaning on here. The outside influence on this reading is the 9 of Wands. Your hopes or your fears is the 5 of Wands. Okay. And the outcome is the Fool. Ooh, okay, that is really beautiful. Very pretty. 7 of Pentacles is on the deck. And I probably will be clarifying, and when I do, I'll probably use my fountain deck if that's how Spirit wants me to go. But let's just start. We do have these 2 extra cards here. So I'm going to start with those because those are the ones that fell out. We have 3 of Wands. Wands is our fire element, right? And that is our passion, it's our creativity, it's the way we move through life, it's our actions, etc. It's a fire, right? So 3 of Wands is showing up here. Spirit wanted these 2 cards to come out, is that there is something that you are very passionate about, and there is a direction that you are now wanting to go in. You have made your plan, and you are now heading out. This is a movement card. She is not going to be standing there for very long. You know, she's about to hit the waves because she's got her surfboard in her hand, and she is determined to get out there and do her thing. So I feel like there's something here, Libra, that you are really wanting to do and that is very passionate. The card that came out with it, which is beautiful and awesome, it's the Ten of Pentacles. Pentacles is our earth element, so that is our money, it is our finances, it is our self-esteem. Ten of Pentacles is beautiful. This is like the happy home, happy family, everything feeling really good, having enough money to take care of everyone and not really wanting for anything. If you look, there's just this beautiful family there, and there's pentacles everywhere. And it's just a really gorgeous kind of space to be in. So it feels like there is, right off the top, I feel like you've made some kind of choice, or you've made a choice, and you are now setting off on some kind of a different direction, something different here. I don't know if it's a different relationship or if it's a different career. We'll see as we go through here. But it does, because it is with the Ten of Pentacles, either you're leaving, you know, maybe you're leaving the Ten of Pentacles and you're setting off on your own. You know, that's not going to be for everyone, but I got to give it how Spirit is giving it to me. It does have this kind of feeling that you may be leaving, or I feel like you may have left your home, or at one time there was this beautiful thing going on, and for whatever reason you've had to make a decision to move on. This also could be cross watchers that are watching the Libra reading, right? You know, it's going to vary for everyone out there. There's a lot of people and we all have different stories. So we'll just kind of keep that there, and we'll go back to it when Spirit wants us to. The center card here, where it is in the present, as I read it, you have the Nine of Swords. Heavy, heavy, heavy energy. This is the air element, which is you. But the Nine of Swords is just this sadness, this despair energy. This is this worrying, you know, not being able to get a lot of sleep at night, because every time you wake up, whether you get up to have a glass of water or something, all of a sudden your mind starts churning and all your deepest fears start going, and then before you know it, you're on that hamster wheel and you cannot get off of it, and it just about makes a person go insane with worry and anxiety and stress. So this is a shit place to be if you're relating to this, and if you are, you know, lots of love to you. Lots of love, lots of compassion, and you know, you have my comfort here, because it's not easy being in this. So something has happened here. Maybe it wasn't even you. Maybe someone left your family, because this does feel like family. Maybe that's why this has come out separate from the actual spread here. Maybe this is in reference to someone. At one time you were married. We do have the Hierophant here, but we'll get into that. A family unit, a tight family unit. Maybe you had all the money, you had all the things, the children, everything, etc. And someone decided to walk away from it, and it has left you brokenhearted and fearful and scared and unsure of what is going to be happening here, or where you're going to go from here. Nine of Swords, though, can also be like an exaggeration of our fears, but you know, I don't want to make light in this, because I actually feel like this reading for some of you Libras, actually quite a few who are listening to this, I am feeling that you've gone through some kind of really deep pain, and I do feel like there's been a lot of sleepless nights and you've been very worried. Challenge card that came out is your card. It's Justice. This is about the balance. This is about, you know, the truth of the sword holding the two scales and it being brought into balance. So the challenge here is that, you know, there could be some legal situation going on here, and the challenge feels like maybe you haven't gotten a, just give me a moment to think of the right word here. There hasn't been an outcome yet, or you're unsure of what the outcome is going to be. And so it challenges you because you're worried. I mean, you're concerned. You're scared that maybe you're not going to have enough finances to sustain yourself. Maybe you're worried that you're not going to have enough to take care of your family if you happen to have children, etc. But there is this feeling here of deep, deep concern. You showing up in the reading, though, Libra, I would say that Spirit wants you to know it is going to be all right. You are going to be, you're going to be free, and the scales are going to get balanced. It's showing up in this position is like, it's like you're worrying that it's not going to get balanced, but it is. It is, because it is showing up here in the present area. You know, just trying to think. I'm trying to see if they're giving me any kind of timeline. Maybe in the next couple of weeks or something, you're going to get some kind of word here that things are going to be balanced out. There is going to be justice here. When we flip to the past, it is the Lovers. And Lovers is, you know, a beautiful bondship, a beautiful union. Look at these two. They're so in love. They're lost in each other's eyes. They're a beautiful harmony. This can even be soulmates. And a side note, soulmates sometimes can be very difficult to have in our lives because we mirror each other. But that's just a side note. But there's something here in the past that was with your lover, I feel. And I do feel for some it is about a marriage, because we do have the Hierophant showing up here. So there was some kind of bondship, something that was you were very close. And it felt very much like you had found your counterbalance. Something happened here, and I'll pull some clarifiers so we can dig in a little bit deep. But, you know, Spirit has definitely given me that someone has walked away and left the family for something else. And that is extremely painful. There was a choice, because the Lover card is also the choice card too. So there was some choice made here that has caused you a lot of anguish. And, you know, you're wondering if there's ever going to be justice brought here. I feel that there is. I do feel that there is going to be some justice here. When we look into the future, and this is not the outcome, it's just the future energy, we do have the Five of Pentacles showing up. Five of Pentacles is this poverty energy. It is also feeling very alone. It's feeling like someone has like left you to just whittle away, really. And it is a very abandoned kind of energy. It is sad. It's a horrible energy to have to feel. Now, it is moving towards the future, but it is not the outcome here. So this is the energy Spirit is wanting me to tell you, Libra. If you are relating and understanding this reading, and it is applying on your life right now, you do have the ability, even if you can't see it right now. This is the hope that Spirit wants you to hold on to. There is a key here, and the key can fit into this lock and unlock the poverty, can unlock the loneliness. There's people outside of this door that will help this person, that will assist them and guide them and support them. But you have to be able to look for the key here to get the door open. Okay? That's coming in very strongly for you, Libra. There is, I know it's painful and it's scary and God, you feel like your whole world is going to be shook up, and is it ever going to go back to balance? It will. But you're going to have to be willing to find the key and help yourself to get out from this room, out from this abandoned feeling. What your conscious knows, this is the top card, what's above you, what you're aware of, is you know you have the strength. This is Leo's card. You know that you have the strength. You know it's going to take your courage. You know you're going to have to be very brave. Very scary, but you know you have this. And you know you can get through it. You know that. But it's one thing when we know it in our logic. It's another thing when we actually know it in our, like, really can actually apply it. Sometimes we are so sad and have been so distraught, it is very hard to see clearly and to find our strength. But you know it on a logical level. You are air. You are very logical. You have great communication. You're also very sensitive and you're very loving. And Libra, you don't really like it when things get out of balance. Hence why the Justice card is your card. But you know that you have the strength and you are going to get through this. what you don't know, what you can't see, what is below you, what is your unconscious, is temperance. And this is really kind of a perfect card here that Spirit is bringing for you, because temperance is Sagittarius card, yes. And Sagittarius is, very adventurous, and they're very, they're fire, so they're very, they like to try new things, and they like to go after new things. They're very dedicated, they're hardworking, all of that. But temperance is showing up to remind you, even though you consciously don't know this, to be centered. It is to remain grounded even when all the world is shaking around you. But more importantly, what I need to draw your eyes to is that behind this figure, there are angel wings. I'm going to hold it up as close as I can. Hopefully you can see that. There's angels, there's guides. They're right there helping you, assisting you, supporting you on this journey through this difficult time, which I feel you are going through. So you have the strength, but you also have the support of the divine helping you. When we move to the advice from Spirit, we have the Hierophant. Now the Hierophant does represent tradition. It represents marriages too. And I knew this card was going to come out when I got the energy from Spirit that someone has walked away. Someone has left the family unit here. That's how I feel. Of course, it's not going to apply to every one of you, but in some way, someone has left something that was really good for something else. And it has left you, or if you're a cross watcher, very brokenhearted and very much in despair. Hence why the Hierophant is here. Gosh, let me find my words here. Representing this marriage, because I do feel for a lot of you it was a marriage. It was a deep commitment anyways. But it also is twofold here. The Hierophant is reminding you from Spirit that you have the higher wisdom. You have higher learning that you can tap into to get yourself through this. You do. So you have the strength. You're going to keep yourself centered. And you are protected by your guides, your angels, the universe. They are helping you through this. But they really want you to use your higher wisdom to get yourself out of this Five of Pentacles energy. I know it's easier said than done, but you can do it. You can. You have it. You know how to do this. When we move into outside influence, the energy that is, outside of you, but that is playing into this read, we have the Nine of Wands. Again, fire, right? So there's quite a bit of fire here. This is determination. This is really not giving up, not quitting. Maybe you have support around you that are telling you got to keep going, Libra. You got to keep getting up. You got to keep fighting for what you want. You got to keep fighting for your life, because you are deserving of beautiful and great things. So there is this energy of determination here. Although you may be tired and you may be worn out and you may be confused, you are going to find the way to continue on. When we go into your hopes and your fears, and I really think this is more about your fear here, because it's not a hope energy that I'm getting, we have the Five of Wands, another fire card. So, some of you guys are definitely dealing with an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. But Five of Wands is conflict. This is a worry. Are you concerned that it's just going to go on and on? There's going to be all this fighting, all this conflict. No one's going to hear each other. No one's listening to one another. There is no compromising here. Hence why the challenge may be justice. You're thinking, perhaps you're feeling that this is never going to be resolved because whoever the other person is, who is involved in this reading, because I definitely feel like there's another person, whoever the other person is, whoever it is that walked away, I'll put it that way, whoever that left, maybe they don't want to compromise. Maybe they want the conflict. Maybe you are very much aware that they are, that they're not about compromise. And maybe that's scaring you. And you're wondering, how is this ever going to balance out? How is this ever going to How is justice ever going to be served? But it is just a fear here. I feel like you are going to be getting the justice, and that things are going to balance out for you, and that you are going to get out of this icky energy feeling. And I mean, the outcome here of this entire reading, Libra, is the Fool. This is the new start here. This is coming. This is on the horizon for you. And the Fool is beautiful because it is this new start. It is this new journey. It is something completely different than where you've been. And it does call for some faith here and courage to take the leap of faith. But when you do, you will be safely caught. You will safely land. And you will be on this new path. Look at how free she looks. She's leaning off the cliff, and she's got her arm out there. And what does she have here? She's got like it looks like some kind of a crystal, purple crystal. And she is just completely trusting in this new start. So that is going to be your outcome here once you're able to get through this. You got to help yourself though, Libra, a lot. I do feel like you probably have some support around you, but you really got to get you got to stand up straight again. And if you haven't been, and you got to start really fighting hard for what it is that you want. Okay? Determination. The bottom of the deck is Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is this energy of really being honest with yourself and looking to see what you put into this relationship, whatever this is. But I feel for a lot of you, this is a relationship, like a love relationship. Whatever you put in, you're checking to see, like, did you get it back? Did you really get it back? Was it really balanced? Because I don't feel like it really was. Obviously, it wasn't if someone has walked away. It wasn't that balanced. And underneath that is the King of Wands. So that is like bossing up. That is ownership. That is really owning your power and your strength and determination and going after what you want and not worrying about, anyone or anything getting in the way. There's a lion behind him and he's not bothered by it at all. The lion could rip him apart, but he is not afraid because he is his own power. So that is under the Seven of Pentacles. Well, and underneath that is a Ten of Wands. Again, another fire sign. Ten of Wands is dropping all the burdens, letting it go, going, screw this, I'm not carrying this anymore. But this is everything is a transition. You don't just go from being the Nine of Swords, losing sleep and complete anxiety and worry and stress and feeling like you're alone and you're doing it all on your own and you don't know how you're going to survive. You can't go from that to the Fool. There's stages here that are going to have to happen. But you need to rely on yourself. You need to rely on your higher wisdom here and your determination and your strength. And the rest will then start to come. Wow. Okay, let's see if we can get a clarifier. I'd like to clarify, actually, I want to clarify the Lovers. Spirit, can you clarify the Lovers for our Libra for February 2022 for this Celtic Cross reading? The Lovers in the past. Well, wait, I'm going to change it. Because I don't really want to clarify the Lovers because actually it's clear. There's a couple and then there was a choice made and it has left someone feeling very devastated. Okay, so let me change that. My apologies. Let's clarify the Five of Pentacles. Thank you, Spirit. Please show me clearly. For Libra. February 2022, Five of Pentacles. What more information can you give me on that? This. Okay. King of Swords. Oh, I feel like someone... Oh, Queen of Coins. Okay. So I feel like now I've got two people here. We've got the Queen of Coins on the bottom of the deck. Queen of Coins is very independent, very grounded, has a lot of money, very self-confident, can be very nurturing, has worked very hard to get there. So that is Pentacles. So Pentacles, that is Earth. So that is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. But that is on the bottom of the deck. So I kind of feel like man or woman doesn't matter here. I feel like you are going to be there. you are going to get there again. If you're not there, you are going to be there again. But we're clarifying the 5 of Pentacles. And it is clarified by the King of Swords. Again, it doesn't matter whether you're a female or a male. This is the energy. I do feel like this is representing the person that walked away, though. Could be an air sign, you know. Libra, is it you that walked away? It could be. But I am reading this for you. So, if you're a cross watcher, maybe it is a Libra that walked away from you. But Libra, I feel like someone has definitely walked away from you in a very cruel kind of way. Because a King of Swords is logical, but not really emotional at all. Very clear, very concise, very good communication. Really knows how to use his sword. He goes after what he wants. He doesn't tolerate any kind of shit. But more on the cold side. And because I am clarifying the 5 of Pentacles, I do feel like whoever walked away here was quite a cold person. Like, quite cold with it. Just devastatingly cold. Perhaps you hadn't even seen it coming, and it was just like a bomb that got dropped. That's how I feel. That's the energy Spirit is giving me. So, if that's the case, then, you don't need that kind of a person in your life, Libra. I mean, it could be a Gemini, because we do have the Lovers here. It doesn't have to be. I'm just calling up the signs because if it resonates with you, it just might make a little bit more sense for your life, for this that is happening right now. But I just feel like someone was really cold, really calculated, and really just threw a lot away. Like, I mean, throwing a 10 of Pentacles away, I feel like that, walking away from this. Oh man, that's, in my opinion, that's kind of crazy, but I don't know the story completely. We have the Queen of Pentacles, so that I feel is going to be you. I do feel you're going to get your independence back, and you don't need to worry about the finances. You don't need to stay in this 5 of Pentacles energy. The justice scales are going to get balanced here, but you got to really help yourself. And underneath that, we do have the 8 of Pentacles, which is really working hard here. Keep on working. Oh, wow. And then underneath that, we have the Queen of Swords. So, Libra, if this is resonating and someone, a partner, committed partner, has walked away, has left you, and was very kind of cruel about it, and you're devastated and you're scared and you're worried about your money and how you're going to do it all, Queen of Swords is showing up. So maybe it's time for you to get a little bit more logical and a little less emotional if you've been feeling that way, and really start using your sword too. Saying what you really want. Demanding what it is. Speak your truth. Even if it's that, speak your truth and stand firm in that, because you are going to have this new start. It is coming to you, and one where you're going to be independent once again, and you're going to be content, and you're going to have a good life. You just have to believe in that, and believe in yourself, more importantly. Not an easy journey to be on here. I can relate. I've gone through something that was similar years ago in my life, and it was torture. It really did feel like hell, and I remember thinking, how the hell am I ever going to move out of this position, out of this pain and this hurt? But it's amazing how resilient we are. So don't give up here. Justice is going to prevail. It is, and it's going to be fair. All right, Libra, I'm going to pull you one card out of the Wisdom of Oracle by Colette, Baron-Reid. See if Spirit has anything else they would like to add. All right, Spirit, for Libra regarding this reading for February 2022, is there anything else that you would like to add, that you could offer? Any extra advice for our beautiful Libras? That one. Okay. Flexible. Oh, and deep knowing. So deep knowing is just confirming here again, Libra, you got to use your wisdom. You have the wisdom You know all of this, and you know what you need to do, and you know how to handle it, and you know that you got the ability to do it. You just got to do it. Okay, so flexible has come out. So there is this need for you to remain a bit flexible through this, especially if there's something to do with the legalities, legal, lawyers, attorneys, judges, etc. You're going to have to remain flexible because it's going to benefit you the most here. Try to remember to be like the tree. You can have your roots, stay firmly grounded, but when the wind comes in, allow yourself to bend a bit, okay? Try not to be too rigid. Speak your mind, speak your truth. Ask for the things that you are really wanting and that you are deserving of. But remain a bit flexible. Because when we get rigid, that can sometimes hurt us even more than just allowing ourselves to go with the flow a bit, okay? So that is what Spirit is asking and reminding you to do. Okay, wow, you're going to be all right, Libra. You're going to be all right, and you're going to have money. I understand how that would be very, very scary. But you're going to be okay. You are. You got it all that you can bring in this brand new life and this brand new change that is going to feel a lot brighter and fresher. And you'll have your Ten of Pentacles again if that is what you want. Okay? So let's get one more card. I'm going to get one out of the Treasures of Tikashi, and then we'll close this reading out for you, Libra. All right, Spirit, one last card here to sum up this reading for Libra for February 2022. This one. Value. Okay. Spirit's picked value. Appreciate yourself. Cherish and respect yourself. Do not undervalue your talents. Be prepared to put a value on your efforts. That's what I was saying. Speak your truth here and ask, demand for what it is that you want here. Every experience is to be valued, whether you understand the lesson or not. There may be greater worth in something than you first saw. Okay? So if this is about a legal situation, let's say there is a divorce happening, there's money involved, there's maybe property involved, etc. This may be something where, yes, remain flexible, be open to negotiation, but at the same time, demand the respect that you deserve, however that will look for you, okay? So I'm going to leave you with that, Libra. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope this helps in some way if you are going through this. Big hugs to you. Lots of love to you. Take care of yourself. Nurture yourself. And know that you are going to be fine. Maybe not today, but you're going to be fine as you move forward on this new journey of your life. So again, many blessings to you. I wish you a beautiful February, a lot of love and light towards you, and we'll see you next time.